Hi, I'm Hololina and you are watching Presentation 3.2. In today's presentation we will be talking about the several different biomes found all around the world. Earth's ecosystems are rather unique and it was fascinating to see the things I've seen while researching these environments. First, what is a biome? A biome is a community of plants and animals that have common characteristics for the environment they exist in. Biomes are distinct biological communities that have formed in response to a shared physical climate. While a biome can cover large areas, a microbiome is a mix of organisms that coexist in a defined space on a much smaller scale. In physical geography, tundra is a type of biome where the tree growth is hindered by low temperatures and short growing seasons. There are three regions and associated types of tundra: Arctic tundra, Alpine tundra, and Antarctic tundra. Tundra vegetation is composed of dwarf shrubs, sedges, and grasses, mosses, and lichens. Arctic tundra occurs in the far northern hemisphere, north of the taiga belt. Permafrost tundra includes vast areas of northern Russia and Canada. The polar tundra is home to several peoples who are mostly nomadic reindeer herders, such as the Enganesen and Nenets in the permafrost area. An interesting fact about Arctic tundra is the land contains areas of stark landscape and is frozen for much of the year. The soil there is frozen from 25 to 90 centimeters, 10 to 35 in, making it impossible for trees to grow. Instead, bare and sometimes rocky land can only support certain kinds of Arctic vegetation, low-growing plants such as moss, heath, ericaceae varieties such as crowberry and black bearberry, and lichen. During the summer, temperatures rise somewhat, and the top layer of seasonally frozen soil melts, leaving the ground very soggy. The tundra is covered in marshes, lakes, bogs and streams during the warm months. During the summer, the permafrost thaws just enough to let plants grow and reproduce, but because the ground below this is frozen, the water cannot sink any lower, and so the water forms the lakes and marshes found during the summer months. The biodiversity of tundra is low: 1,700 species of vascular plants and only 48 species of land mammals can be found, although millions of birds migrate there each year for the marshes. There are also a few fish species. There are few species with large populations. Notable animals in the Arctic tundra include reindeer, caribou, muskox, Arctic hare, Arctic fox, snowy owl, lemmings, and even polar bears near the ocean. Tundra is largely devoid of poikilotherms such as frogs or lizards. Antarctic tundra occurs on Antarctica and on several Antarctic and subantarctic islands, including South Georgia and the South Sandwich Islands and the Kerguelen Islands. In contrast with the Arctic tundra, the Antarctic tundra lacks a large mammal fauna, mostly due to its physical isolation from the other continents. Sea mammals and sea birds, including seals and penguins, inhabit areas near the shore, and some small mammals, like rabbits and cats, have been introduced by humans to some of the subantarctic islands. The flora presently consists of around 400 lichens, 100 mosses, 25 liverworts, and around 700 terrestrial and aquatic algae species, which live on the areas of exposed rock and soil around the shore of the continent. Antarctica's two flowering plant species, the Antarctic hairgrass and Antarctic pearlwort, are found on the northern and western parts of the Antarctic Peninsula. However, some portions of the continent, particularly the Antarctic Peninsula, have areas of rocky soil that support plant life. Alpine tundra does not contain trees because the climate and soils at high altitude block tree growth. The cold climate of the alpine tundra is caused by the low air temperatures, and is similar to polar climate. Alpine tundra is distinguished from Arctic tundra in that alpine tundra typically does not have permafrost, and alpine soils are generally better drained than Arctic soils. Alpine tundra transitions to subalpine forests below the tree line. Stunted forests occurring at the forest tundra ecotone are known as krummholz. Alpine tundra occurs in mountains worldwide. The flora of the alpine tundra is characterized by plants that grow close to the ground, including perennial grasses, sedges, forbs, cushion plants, mosses, and lichens. The flora is adapted to the harsh conditions of the alpine environment, which include low temperatures, dryness, ultraviolet radiation, and a short growing season.